Hello. Welcome back to my channel. In the last video, you wrote your first program. Today, we are going to learn about the variables and data types. Don't stress too much. It would be simple as anything you would. So they are basically building blocks of any programming language. So basically for Python also. Now, the first question would arise. Now, I am writing here in hash. So basically, this hashtag is some statement we will use as a developer whenever we go into a company to understand what our code means. So it would be easy for other persons to understand. So this won't be interpreted by Python or it won't get run. So what are variables? This question would arise. So simply saying, you can think variables as container that store information. So think it as container which stores information. So store information. Okay. So for example, we can say in simpler terms, you would put water in a bottle or books in a bag. So in Python, you store data like numbers or text inside a variable. That's as simple as that. You can take any example you want. For simpler, you can take books in a bag. So bag would act as a variable where and my books would be similar to data. So here book would act as data and bag would act as a variable because it would be a container. Moving forward, now real example. Now how we will store a number in a variable. Suppose age. Let's say a person his age is 26 we can say. 26 years. So how you are going to store it in a variable? How to store it? So I have told you think a variable as a container. Okay. So we will say age. Now age is my variable, which is equals to 26. So this would act as a variable, as a container. It will store my data. Data is 26. Now this is a storing a number example. What it is? Storing a number. Now we can store other than number, like text also. So we can say name. The person who has the 26 age would also has name assigned to him or her. So basically your name would be the container or the variable, and but as I told you in the last video, within the quotation mark we should include our text. So Python would interpret it as a string. So therefore first quotation mark must be there. Let's say name is ABC. So this is nothing but the representation for storing a number, and above one is storing a number and this is a storing string. Fancy word, but yeah. Now we need to display it. How can this is been seen to Python? How a real world person would able to see it? So how can we display it to be precise? So it as easy as yesterday one. What I told you, the print function. it would help us to show the result. So print. Now here we will directly write age because age is a variable storing the number 25. The print function displays values stored in this variable. So this is the age, print age. Moving forward, how can we print the name ABC? So name is a variable holding value text alias. So control S, we can save it as data.py or to be precise variables underscore data.py. Save it, run it. Now what would get displayed here? The 26 and ABC would get displayed here. See, you can see it got displayed. So one thing to remember, there are some rules and regulations whenever you go on declare variables. Okay. So simple rules, but variable names can't start with number. Now rules for declaring. Don't need to sweat out much. They are simple rule. The first is, now see, we required more comments which should be understood to real world, not to the Python. So using this quotation mark, uh, we can give multi-line comment with hash single line comment. Okay. So any text between it would get interpreted as normal, like just understand to human being, not to the Python interpreter. So variable name should not start with number. Second rule, should should not have special character like at or hash, etc. And no space must be there. It will throw error. I will show you. And one thing in Python or any programming, they are case sensitive. So what does it mean? We have declared above one variable, age. And if we print capital AGE, it would be different. So age and this is different. I can show you. So if we did print, it's number, so we don't need quotation mark. And we did this, it would give us error. So you can see name, you can see here, I will expand it for you. Name error, name age is not defined. Did you mean age? So definitely we meant age, but you can also see the what error means. See. So this is what mean they are case sensitive. So these are the rules which are important while you are declaring a variable. Like you can't declare, like suppose 26 as a variable is equals to 27. You can't declare this. This is wrong. Can, the what error would get displayed? Cannot assign to literal here. So we can't do that. We need to follow some rules and regulation which are standard present. Okay. So that's it for this video. You know how to store and work with data in Python using variables and data type. We will dive into taking input from user, performing simple operation. So please thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you want in the next video.